So just come up on, still on the Route 7 cycle path, parallel to the main road, and just bumped into this lovely gentleman. So what was your name?
My name's Nick Seeger.
So Nick, he's just started chatting to me, and Nick's actually doing John O'Groats to Land's End on his bike. So how long have you been doing that for at the moment?
Just about a week. I started a week ago. And I'm going to take as long as you, but I take several days rest in between. I go back to my home in Devizes for a few days.
And where's your home?
Devizes in Wiltshire.
Devizes, okay. Yeah, and you say you've done it before, but the other way? Or?
Yeah, well, I did it 5 years ago. I was 75 then, I'm 80 now.
Wow.
I got up to John O'Groats last time, and I thought, hell, I could turn around and go back right now. But I waited 5 years to do it.
Well, I mean, that's total respect. The fact that, you're doing it twice, and, for your age as well, but I say age is just a number. You're only as,
Hey, look, I'm really lucky. I've got my health.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing anything fantastic, but a lot of people think that I'm mad.
No, you're doing a fantastic job, and just meeting people like myself and just saying hello and bumping into people. What's been as you've done it before, for a little tip for me, what's the hardest point, would you say?
I don't know how to answer that, because I think I'm expecting Cornwall to be the toughest this time.
Yeah.
Last time, no, I think the last day probably, because I went from Tongue to John O'Groats, which was about 120 kilometres. And there are a lot of ups and downs there because you've just walked it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of people are saying to me that Devon's quite hilly and stuff like that, but the bit where we are at the moment, I think it's the highest point. So yeah, it's just speaking to the workmen there, and they said about a mile, then you start going downhill.
It is, and I don't know. Are you warm? I'm warm.
I'm warm in the sense of my legs are warm, but my breathing in the wind is getting on me. But and you were just saying, so I'm doing it for PTSD to raise awareness, and I know you asked me what PTSD was.
Which I should have known.
No, that's it. Have you got any experience, or do you know anyone that's got?
I don't actually, but I have, because you can imagine I live in Wiltshire. I know a lot of army people.
Yeah.
And some very senior army people who are doing charity work as well. And well, you're ex-army.
Yeah.
The man I'm thinking of in particular gets involved with SCARS and a charity that manages SCARS, which is a big deal in the army.
Sorry, come on,
it's. I'm not actually raising any money this time, but I did last time.
Yeah, but I think what you're doing is creating the memories, and the fact that you're travelling, you're taking your time, you're meeting people, it's better than sitting indoors, isn't it?
It beats the hell out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll stop and chat to people. I mean, a while back, maybe 15, 20 k's back, I met a guy who was walking.
Right.
We stopped and chatted for a while. He's a vet, Andrew Rafferty. He's going to be doing C2C later this summer, raising money for Alzheimer's. And as it happens, before I started this, I went to see a very, very good friend of mine in Montrose, and bless her, she's 2 years into Alzheimer's now, and her mum passed away with Alzheimer's. Her husband's mum passed away with Alzheimer's. It was just lovely to see them, because you can imagine living down in Wiltshire. I don't get up here that often, so yeah, raising money is what a lot of people do on this ride, as you know.
Yeah, and I think as much as it's good and important to raise money or awareness, we've also got to think of our own well-being and our own mental health, and just by doing this, you taking time out, doing it, loving life. But thank you for chatting to me anyway.
No.
And it's always good to speak to the people you meet en route.